Finding love is hard at the best of times.
I would love to settle down and find someone, but I'm not one of those people that needs to have a boyfriend.
You're one of these 21st century.
No, not at all.
But when you're young, single and religious, it's a whole other ballgame.
In the Quran, it actually specifically states that men and women aren't even to be in the same room.
If you could meet your ideal Jewish person, what would it be?
Full head of hair.
Excellent.
There's definitely pressure to get married, especially when you're the last one to be married and going to your last best friend's wedding.
Tonight we're following 3 Christians on their journey to find love.
It's just kind of saying, OK, God, I'd like to meet somebody. I'm going to do my part.
God has the ability to plop this man down from the sky, but I'm worried he might be really ugly.
We'll find out what happens when you're looking for a wife.
My mom's like, son, hurry up. I want some grandchildren, you know.
But dating doesn't come easy.
I'm a little bit apprehensive, a little bit anxious. It's been a long time since I've been on a date.
And when you've been devastated by love once before,
It broke my heart. It really did.
can you ever pick up the pieces and find happiness again?
This potentially could be the person I've been waiting for, and I've never felt like this about somebody.
I love you.
It still kind of feels like, okay, am I going to wake up in a minute?
27-year-old Katy is a born-again Christian youth pastor from Manchester. She's been single since her engagement broke off 5 years ago. Lately, she's been hoping God will find her someone else.
I used to be like, no, I'm just going to wait. I will wait until God finds me the right person. And, you know, kind of say, boom, here's a guy.
I believe that God is the perfect matchmaker. Whether to be proactive about it or whether to just wait and see what God does is the difficulty.
Katy's ex-fiancé used to go to her church, and she'd been hoping that's where she'd meet someone new. The problem is, nearly everyone there's a member of her family.
I've kind of realised, well, I've got to go out and work together with him and say, OK, God, where is this guy?
Katy and her fiancé broke up just before the wedding. It's taken her a long time to feel she's ready to meet someone else.
Broke my heart. It really did. I mean, I struggled with it for a long time afterwards.
We actually booked a reception and actually paid for a wedding dress.
You just prepare yourself for everything that involves, and then for that to be suddenly gone, that was quite hard to deal with, really. Yeah, just real struggle at that time.
Katy's now trying to put the past behind her.
I know quite a few people who are single and really happy as a Christian. Just personally, I want to be married. I want to get married.
Katy may be ready to find love again, but knowing where to find the Christian man of her dreams is not so easy.
I do need to kind of go out and find, well, not go out and find, but go out and try and meet people. I personally wouldn't go to a pub to meet a guy because, well, for one, I don't want to meet a guy that drinks. So the types of places that I'll probably go are more places that I'd find godly Christian guys.
Lots of young Christians meet their partners at church, and today Katy's going to an evangelical church in nearby Sheffield with a massive congregation.
Hopefully it's going to have loads of young people. It'd be nice to meet quite a few people my own age, I think.
But when she does find her perfect match, it won't just be the two of them in the relationship.
I think a husband should expect that Jesus would come first and that he would come second. That might be quite hard to understand for people because generally we talk very much about falling in love and that person being our number one. But actually, if Jesus isn't number one, then ultimately you're trying to put somebody else in place where he should be.
Hope City has a congregation of 2,000, and luckily for Katy, 600 of them are under 30.
you've got a good-sized church here as well, that you know people are going to be coming in and you're going to get opportunities to meet somebody. Yeah. So because I only have a small church, I'm kind of like, I need to spread my wings a bit.
Yes. This is what it says in Matthew 7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find.
So, have you spotted anyone in here this morning that we could hook you up with?
I haven't really had a look. I feel really bad.
I know, because I was so focused like this.
Yeah. See, if you were a guy right now, you'd be very happy because there are how many great girls to choose from? Us girls, limited.
You do
choice.
have a few guys, though.
We do, and most of them have been married for about 6 years because they all got married at 21 round here.
Yeah, that's the problem in churches. It's like as soon as you hit an age, it's like you need to get married.
Yeah.
There is more for your life.
With so few single men at the church, Katy's trip to Sheffield hasn't been as successful as she hoped.
And God, you are not on the scrap heap. God has not forgotten about you. He is placing new dreams in your heart, and you're going to be thinking, can I really do that? And God says, of course you can.
So you have to keep screaming till they hear you out.
27-year-old Richard from London became a Christian when he was 14.
I stand before today as a born-again Christian, as a man that has a love and passion for God.
As a born-again Christian, Richard believes God speaks to him directly, and he sees it as his mission to spread the word of God.
I'd like to encourage you to get serious for God, because He's serious about you.
When he's not flying around the world spreading the gospel, he's producing, directing, and presenting his very own Christian TV show.
What would you say to young men out there that are just trying to find the perfect partner in life?
God is interested in putting people together and creating power couples for the kingdom of God.
Thank you.
Although Richard would like to meet someone, he's been single for the last 2 years.
I think Richard doesn't have a lady at the moment because he works crazy hours.
Approaching a lady and trying to ask her out for a date, it doesn't come very natural to me, if I'll be very honest with you. I actually get very shy.
I see Richard with a really caring person, really soft person, someone with a really good heart.
The next relationship that I end up being with, I would certainly hope that it's right. You know, I really want it to be the right person for my life. I love her eyes.
Today, after church, Richard's catching up with his family.
We all have different characters, and he's very, very caring. You know, he's a gentleman.
The kind of woman I'll see Richard with is like with blonde hair. Not fake blonde. Real blonde. All right. You know, Richard loves his fashion, you know, so definitely a lady who looks good and fine. And I'm sure Richard will make sure she does if she doesn't.
Indeed. Richard's only had one serious relationship in his whole life. But Richard's mum is keen to see him married as soon as possible.
I would love a lady for Richard who is a Christian. One nice, lovely daughter-in-law. And I'm sure God will bring her because I've been praying about that.
That's right.
Thank you. Yes.
If Richard's going to keep his mum happy and find himself a wife, he needs to get out and about more. So tonight, he's come to a Christian club night organised by his church. He's brought his good friend Anna along.
Our families grew up together, so we grew up on the same estate. He was a lot cuter then.
Ow! She's gonna get in serious trouble, you know. A lot cuter, yeah. It's great having people like Anna in my life because, like, Anna was saying to me today that I should spend more time hanging out, getting out of the office. You're kind of stepping out your comfort zone. Can we get you a lemon and orange? And I'll get a lemonade.
You know the drill. I'm 999 flies short of a meal.
But it soon becomes clear the Christian club night is not quite what they imagined.
You see the man shouting, get up off them goddamn diamonds.
And after less than half an hour, he bails.
it's not really the environment, I guess, that I would find my life partner at, because I would not expect my life partner to dance around with other guys or her lady friends in a very sexual way, because I certainly would not do that.
The inappropriate way of dancing would be continuous gyrating moves in a girl and a guy facing bum to chest.
Oh, if you've got it, flaunt it. Not really.
It's not cool to drink alcohol, but then that's not even really a Christian thing. I just don't think alcohol's cool.
In your relationship, you should try not to kiss passionately because it just naturally leads on to other things if you're a good kisser. So,
even if you're a bad kisser, baby.
So if you want to come round this way.
Katy has made a vow not to have sex until she's married.
Okay, if we can bring it down a level, girls.
As a youth pastor, she and her best friend Sarah teach workshops on the Christian views on sex.
Christians can think, well, sex is bad. That is totally wrong. Sex is a good thing. Sex was created by God to be enjoyed.
But that's within marriage. It's meant for commitment. It's meant for life. Sex in marriage is supposed to be like amazing. I don't know because I'm single, but
I'm married and it's great.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that when I'm married too. And I can say to my husband, I have waited for you.
Hopefully Katy won't have to wait too long. She's been looking online for a while and not had much luck. So she signed up for a Christian speed dating event in London, where single Christian men should be guaranteed.
This is kind of something completely different that I would never normally do, really. But on the flip side, it's like really exciting. Quite looking forward to it, really.
At a speed dating event, it's all about first impressions, and Katy's got to decide what's going to look good and godly.
I wouldn't want to wear probably anything that's too short or too low. I wouldn't want to give the guy the wrong impression. So I don't want him to think I'm a bit easy or anything like that. You love God, so I feel that the way I dress is a way to show him that I love him.
Godly outfits sorted, but Katy's got no idea what to expect tonight.
I'm just hoping that conversation is easy and not like pulling teeth. That would be quite hard. So, does this go? Oh, that is doing my head in.
Ben.
Ben and I'm Katy.
Cool.
I best write your name down so that everything.
There are nearly 500,000 single evangelical Christians in the UK, but sadly, only 10 available men have turned up.
So where have you come from then? Because you're not English.
Yes.
You are English. Were you born in England?
No. I born in Iran.
Born in Iran. Oh wow. Okay.
I was studying IT.
Oh, okay.
If you have any problem with the computer,
I can come to you.
Yeah.
It was very nice to meet you.
Very nice.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Where is my pencil?
Oh, have you lost your pencil?
We moved around a lot as kids because my dad was a vicar.
Oh, seriously? My dad's a pastor.
Yeah. Kind of where I live, it's just like on the edge of the countryside, so I just love going walking, cycling.
Nice. So you're quite active then? You exercise quite a lot?
Trying to.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll catch you later.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you then. Yeah.
I feel like I'm marking people. It's awful.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, kind of grading people and saying, right, are they good enough for me?
What's your name?
My name is Dan. This is my card. This is Dan on it.
Dan. I am. So you prefer Dan to Daniel?
Yes. So, Katy, let me ask you. If you could go anywhere in the world, and you could do anything that you wanted to do, what would you do?
I'd love to live in California. That would be like a dream of mine. So I don't know what I'd do that. I'd probably do the same job I'm doing actually. Youth pastor.
Yes, I do youth work as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm not paid youth work.
Voluntarily. It was nice to meet you too.
Indeed.
She's met a lot of men, but did any of them tick her boxes?
I'm thinking I've met a lot of people that would make nice friends. I don't feel like I've met anybody that I would really consider as I'd like to find out more about that person. really, which is a shame. Am I too fussy? Maybe I'm a bit fussy. Don't know.
You've got to be attracted to them. I'm waiting for the whoosh. Yeah, physical attraction's obviously very important. But it's the first sign, isn't that the first sign that it's the right person for you?
She found me irresistible, and I thought she was okay.
I'm not materialistic, but he could drive a car. That'd be good because it's just practical, you know?
I have such weird opinions on what attracts me. It's going to sound so cheesy, but it's usually someone's heart.
Lorraine is a 27-year-old advertising exec who belongs to a Seventh-day Adventist church in Ilford, Essex. She's been single for 3 years.
My church is mostly older folks and mostly females. Yeah, not many guys.
With 8 women to every man in her church, Lorraine's finding it hard to find any man, let alone the one.
There's a lack of, eligible men. Adam was just given Eve, just like that. She was there.
God has the ability to plop this man down from the sky, but I'm worried he might be really ugly.
He has to be a man of God and easy on the eye, but apart from that, Lorraine's not too fussy.
There is a tick list, but not a lengthy, extensive one. You know, tall, dark and handsome.
Given the lack of suitable men in her church, Lorraine needs to look further afield. So tonight, she's going on a blind date with Richard.
Pretty slick, if I must say. You like that? Yeah, pretty cool. I'm a little bit apprehensive, a little bit anxious. It's been a long time since I've been on a date. I can't even remember how long it's been, but it's been like years, like a long, long time.
Richard's not sure what to wear.
What is that? Is that a built-in scarf? That is a built-in scarf.
Yeah, you put it on and this kind of wraps
Maybe I
around
have
you.
to see it on to be like.
Hey.
Looks good. I like it.
Do you like
Yep,
it?
I do.
Yeah.
Very nice. Nice and cash.
Nice and cash.
Yep. Definitely smarten it up with one of the jackets.
One of the jackets,
and I think, yeah, really good.
Are you feeling the scarfy thing now? Like, does it make more sense?
It does make sense. It sort of looks cool.
It looks kind of funky, doesn't it?
I'm warming to it.
You're warming to it.
So Richard's got his scarfy thing, and Lorraine's almost set to go as well.
You don't have to work to impress them, is what I mean. It's all stressful. I feel stressed out now.
Have low expectations.
Have
and
none.
They can only pleasantly surprise you.
Exactly.
So are you going to let him talk and you're going to...
I always let people talk.
Yeah,
because then they can...
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I don't like going on first dates at all. I hate them. My last first date, an interview, felt like I was being interviewed for like wife. Your ovaries working? Tick.
You're right, lovely to meet you. Lovely. Great to see you. How are you?
I'm alright.
Nice. How was your journey here? Was it okay?
I literally work across. I work in Soho.
No way.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Like
it was
you.
just, I know. What
Yeah.
about you?
I'm a TV presenter.
Okay.
Yeah, TV chat shows and stuff. Interviewing like a lot of like kind of celebrities, from musicians, singer-songwriters to...
As an entree, Richard serves up his CV.
Funny story, right? So I guess for me, I was extremely ambitious in life at a very young age.
Okay.
I just had this passion to become a TV presenter, right?
Yeah.
I just believe that I'm here on this earth for a purpose, to make
Yeah.
a difference, and I just launched a brand new show called The Richard K Show.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said.
And so,
Are you hungry? Because I'm starving.
you know what? I am actually
I'm
hungry.
going to keep it real.
You keep it real, I like that.
Thank you. That was really quick.
That looks nice. Are you a bit of a shopper yourself? You like shopping?
Yeah, I've got issues. And I shop way too much.
Sounds like my kind of girl, man. It's weird, you know what? I absolutely love shopping.
Well, that's not going to be good because we'd just be broke.
Very true, very true.
She likes shopping, but does she have anything else Richard's looking for?
So I have to ask you the question, can you cook?
I'm not too bad, I only big up myself too much, but I do like to cook.
Not too bad.
I'm good.
That sounds like, of course I can cook. Damn, I can cook.
You're asking.
Wow.
I can cook. I like to cook. Do you not cook?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, a lot of people think I can't cook. Like
Have you poisoned anyone?
Sorry?
Have you poisoned anyone?
No, but my mum isn't favourable to my meals. Neither is my family. Neither is my friends. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I can cook a really good egg, and I can make toast.
If that's what you want your diet to be.
That's why I need a lady, man. I need a lady that can cook.
Yeah, you need your mum.
Yeah.
I think that he's handsome, but a bit more attracted to his personality than I'd say to maybe him aesthetically.
Yes.
That is the truth, and I'm sticking to it.
Of course, I would love to settle down and find someone, but I'm not one of those people that needs to have a boyfriend.
Right, you're one of these 21st century women, right?
No, not at all. Like, listen, I will be in the kitchen, I will do all that wifey stuff, but
Right.
I have been told that I come across like I don't need a man, therefore that's why I don't have one.
Well, I'm such a slow eater. I feel like, you're practically done. Look at me.
Oh, my mum's going to be so ashamed of me. Like, I'm just eating fast. Cool beans, I better go.
As their night draws to an end, is there any real spark between them?
One of those first dates where you chat loads and it doesn't feel like, oh, what time is it now? So no, it was nice. It was nice.
Could I see something happening beyond the date this evening? I thought that she was absolutely lovely, you know.
I assume you think I'm a nice person. I think he's a lovely person too. In terms of romance, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I don't think there's a spark necessarily.
I spent a lot of time with her this evening and we've had a lovely time, you know, having a meal together, and we had a lot of banter together, but in my heart and in myself, she's just not what I'm looking for. She's just not that person, and that's okay. Not everybody's for you.
For the last 3 months, Katy's been juggling life as a youth worker and Christian dance teacher with her search to find love again.
Okay, so, hair up first. So, we shall go from here to link it all together.
When I dance, it's not just like, oh, I'm dancing, but actually it's a form of worship as well.
For me, when we do it for you, he's knocking on the door, so what you gonna do?
Recently, she's booked a week off work so she can spend more time looking for someone. And she's heading to the Christian Creation Festival in Cornwall. With 20,000 Christians all in one place, she should have a better chance of finding someone.
Look, I'm going to be going through some hard times. God knows you're going through some hard times, but listen, God's got a plan.
If you put your hope in Jesus, that can be a firm and secure hope.
Just when everybody's worshipping, it's just amazing feeling, to be honest, because you know, you're all completely passionate for God, all completely going for it.
As well as energetic worship, Katy's had time to think about the kind of man she'd like to meet. One of the dreams she's always had is that he'd love kids and would come from America.
Just found out 70 American volunteers. Quite exciting. That's if I get a chance to chat to them though. Because they'll be busy, won't they, if they're volunteers?
Brilliant. All right, okay.
Later that day, Katie's having lunch in one of the tents, and who should happen to be there but the American volunteers. One in particular catches her eye. Jake.
Did you say you were from
Rancho Cucamonga?
Rancho Cucamonga? Yeah. So still from California then?
Yeah, it's California.
Right, okay. Why do I live in Manchester? It's quite nice though. It's just, it's just England though, isn't it? It's not as exciting as hot weather in California.
And I had a really good conversation with a guy named Jake, who's also a youth pastor and really into kids' work and stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting because, we've got similar interests and things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Can't wait, it's going to be great.
Richard's given himself a year to find a partner, and if he's going to walk down the aisle soon, he needs to get a move on. Today, he's come to the Dominion Theatre in central London, but not to see a West End show. This afternoon, the venue is hosting the biggest evangelical church in the UK.
One of the things I like about the church is the fact that it's a very young church, very trendy. A lot of girls around here. Amen! Amen to that, thank you very much.
Each Sunday, 6,000 young Christians come to Hillsong Church at the Dominion Theatre, and lots of them are hoping they might meet the one.
Afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
We all okay? When you turn around and say hi to somebody, introduce yourself to them.
Just moments into the service, and Richard struck lucky. He sat next to a girl who is just his type.
It seems that God is working on your behalf.
Before long, Richard unleashes his best opening line.
Love to be able to say.
Buzzing in London, isn't it?
Love to be able
Buzzing
to
in
say,
London, isn't it?
Yeah. If you want. Is it still going to be going in 2 months' time? 2 years? It's a challenge. The very thing that ought to mark the reputation, the very thing that ought.
Thank you very much.
By the end of the service, he's got her number.
We ended up exchanging numbers, which is really cool. I didn't expect that to happen at all, so yeah, kind of see what happens, hey.
24 hours after Richard met the girl in church, he takes the plunge and texts her.
It would be great to see you again, or it would be lovely to see you again. It would be great to see you again.
He's keen to get a date with her, and he doesn't want to mess it up.
This is kind of like out of my realm. This is not something that I'm used to doing on a regular basis. Great to see you again. It would be, I want to rechange that. It would be lovely to see. I'm trying not to think about her too much because I just don't want to take it too seriously because I guess it's been a long time since I've been in this situation, and deep down I guess I don't really want to get hurt. It would be lovely to see you again. By the way, this is my number. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Richard Kays with a little smiley face. Like, it's gone, it's sent. Oh my days. I feel a little bit nervous. I don't know whether she's gonna text me back.
Now, he's got to wait. "24 hours later..."
Hey Richard, exclamation mark, thanks for your message. Yes, good to meet you. How was your day? Now we're talking, now we're kind of getting somewhere.
At the Christian Creation Festival, Katie's got one thing on her mind: stepping things up with Jake.
None other than our own Patrick Thompson.
Hello. You alright?
Yeah, how are you?
Good. This is the last one. Normally, I would not make the first move. I wouldn't even think of going up to a guy and chatting to him. I'd wait for him to come and chat to me. decided that this week, okay, I'd put myself out there a bit. You were like, oh no, I can't dance. I was like, you can actually dance. That was quite impressive.
Jake ticks so many of her boxes, even the dancing one. But the evening is drawing to a close.
Yeah, you want to make it relevant. I don't want to be like lame. Yeah.
And despite everything going on around them, they just don't notice.
They've got Christians in the group, supposedly.
Oh, really? Have you got to go soon?
We're all sitting. We're having a meeting.
Oh, you're having a meeting?
Yeah, but you're a blessing. It's been awesome to meet you.
Oh, yeah, it's been good to meet you as well. The last thing I would have expected to meet would be an American, Californian Christian, because that's just amazing, really.
Well, it's great to meet you.
After 5 days at the festival, Katy has to leave. Jake is only in the UK for another 7 days. And she has no idea how he really feels about her.
I think she's beautiful, beautiful inside out. Everything about her was just awesome. I guess it really blessed me a lot to see that she's the real deal. So she's, yeah, just beautiful in a lot of in every way. So.
Hi! How are you? I'm good, how are you?
Back home in Manchester, Katy goes straight over to her best friend Sarah's.
American singer, dancer.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Sarah got married 2 years ago when she was 23, and she's now expecting her first child.
Okay, so marry him, get him to move here, and then get him to be your partner for kids' youth work.
We don't even know if he even likes me at this stage.
Yeah, he will.
I don't know.
The only reason he would not like you if he's a complete moron.
No, he's actually a really nice guy.
Jake is the first person Katy has had strong feelings for since breaking up with her fiancé. Now she's got a big decision to make. Should she ask Jake for a date, or should she wait for him to ask her?
Difficult situations, isn't it? So.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, you'd rather a little bit of embarrassment and him turn around and say that he doesn't like you than to always think, well, what if?
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
I never made the effort and I'll never know now.
Yeah. If he doesn't like me, then it's definitely not God. So that's kind of the easy way out in one sense.
Well, yeah, it is.
Oh, you got an American guy.
Well, I haven't got an American guy. I like an American guy. There's a bit of a difference. But it's still quite nice.
I think we should be active, we shouldn't be passive. I think that is important. Why not?
If that's something God put in your heart to find a wife, you should be looking, but at the same time not rushing.
I don't really want to be chasing anyone because it just seems a little bit desperate.
You can't just hide yourself under a rock and say, okay, God, find me someone.
How is he gonna, let you know that perhaps that's the right one if your head's stuck in the Bible? Not that you shouldn't read the Bible at the same time.
Over the last few weeks, Richard's been texting the girl from church. Problem is, he's struggling to pin her down for a date.
I think I need to be a little bit more clear. I want to meet up with you. Text messaging is great. It's been fantastic for now. But hey, are you available? Can we hook up? Can we eventually get like a date out of this?
After 6 weeks and 42 texts, Richard has almost got a date.
Hey, it's been a while, It's been such a long time. I feel like I've got like cobwebs all over me. I've not had a relationship in a long time. It's gone, done and dusted.
In Manchester, Katy's given God a nudge, and she's been in touch with Jake.
I'm just about to look on Facebook to see if Jake has got back to me. I know that he's been online, which is even worse, because then you know that somebody's been online and you know that they've had the opportunity to get back to you. But if they haven't, then that's kind of like, oh, right, that's embarrassing.
But will he want to go on a date with her before he flies back to the States?
Oh, he has got back to me. The question is, what has he got back to me saying? Oh, that's brilliant. Yay! Right, okay, so I'm actually really, really relieved, because I was like, oh no, what if he doesn't want to hang out? That's going to be so incredibly embarrassing. But no, he's okay. So, get to know each other a bit better. I think that'll be really nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I was just wondering if we stood on for today and where you might like us to meet. Look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Was that all right?
Yeah, that was good.
That was cool?
Yeah, that's good.
I got nervous. I was like, oh.
Richard's ready to meet the girl from church. He's meant to see her at 5, but she still hasn't confirmed where.
If she doesn't turn up today, then I think you're going to have to just forget her. That sounds really harsh.
Yeah, but no, you're right.
But you can't.
Richard's workmate Zoe is around for a bit of support while he waits.
It's really strange for the first time in my life being in a situation where
You can't.
I'm not in control. Like, it's so weird.
It's good that you can't just make a wife happen.
Yeah, it ain't business, is it? Yeah.
How long do we wait?
Give it half an hour. Oh, we're getting close. 3 minutes to go.
She still hasn't called.
She still has not called. Once he hits 6 o'clock, that's definitely done and dusted.
Oh yeah, but you can't keep waiting all night.
No way. I've never been stood up in my whole entire life. Never ever.
Oh dear.
Never ever been stood up before. Yeah. Oh.
Richard tries to put on a brave face.
This might seem like a negative, but really and truly this is an amazing positive, because it only says that actually she wasn't right for me, but there's someone out there that's right for me. And that can only be, you know, amazing to embrace one day.
Right, what kind of look do you want for your date?
I don't know, just want a normal look.
A normal look?
Yeah, like
Casual.
I don't. Yeah, like me, but like I've made an effort as me. So I don't want to look like somebody else, but yeah.
It's the night before her date with Jake, and Katy's drafted in best friend Sarah to help her choose what to wear.
You've gone down the dress size.
Yeah.
Slimming jeans. Yeah. Nice bum. But no, that's too baggy to go with that top.
Okay.
But
I think it's amazing that I've met him in the first place, really. I'm just looking forward, really, to seeing him tomorrow. And hopefully there'll still be something there, so I'm really excited.
Have you thought about how you might feel when you meet him?
I'm just kind of thinking, just keep it normal and don't be weird.
Katy's meeting Jake in York, and as her car's broken down, she's having to take her sister and niece along too.
I'm so excited for Katy.
It's Katy's first date in 5 years, and the first in a long time for Jake too.
I don't normally go on just dates. I'm really cautious usually about a lot of stuff, and so this is kind of different for me, but I'm excited though because Katy seems rad, so we'll see what happens. what I'm just gonna say is, hey Katie, what's up? Something like that. You can tell I've been working on it for a while now. Hey Katie. Oh, yeah, that's it.
I'm good, how are you?
Cool.
Hiya.
Hi, it's
Nice
great,
to meet
great
you.
to meet you.
This is Jake, and Jake
After
is
hanging out with Rachel and Chloe May, Katy and Jake head off to spend some time alone.
What's that?
It's my Bible.
Oh, right, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
It's not weird. That's fun.
It's not like my purse or
I'll just
anything,
have a look at your Bible. Side hug records. It's a big thing with this side hug, isn't there?
Is that an American thing?
Yeah,
or?
it must be.
Okay.
Well, no. Actually, I think it's a Christian thing as well. I think it's a big Christian thing.
Yeah, there's this book. It's like the conservative Christian like isms or something like that. That they like. There's some book, and it's talking about the side hug and how it's just like because the full frontal hug is a little inappropriate for some people, and you're like, that's good. Good to know. Yeah.
Oh,
right
that
here.
looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, whoa, there's two.
Cool. Want to pray?
Did you say you want to pray?
Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Cool.
I'm not going to.
All right, Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. I just thank you for Katie and that we get to be here together. And thank you that
Since they last met, Jake has had a revelation about Katy.
Amen. On church on Sunday, in the middle of the message, God put this burning thing on my heart. It wasn't like an audible voice. It wasn't anything. It was just in the middle of the message. It was almost like I zoned out, and then He put this like just love for her in my heart. My hair looks awful right now.
That's fine. It's all right.
I definitely didn't expect that,
fine.
and especially since I've only known her for like 5 days. And then it's like, this potentially could be the person I've been waiting for, and God works in mysterious ways sometimes, and it'd be pretty mysterious because I wasn't looking for it, for me to find somebody here, because, back in California there's lots of girls, but I've never felt like this about somebody, so we'll see. Another word I don't use in America proper.
Like, that means like serious, like.
But despite having such strong feelings, he plays it cool.
Like legit.
Like
do you say
real,
legit?
like. Yeah, well.
Anyways, there's gonna be a whole lot of things we
I
don't
wouldn't say it
say.
like that, but.
Legit. Like it's one of those things like I hope she likes me, and sometimes I can't tell, so I'm just gonna keep praying about it, but I definitely feel like God's opened the door, and it's a door that I definitely want to walk through. Do we ask for the check? Oh, is this a check right here? I got it, don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saved up for this trip all year.
Yeah.
By the end of the date, they still haven't talked about their true feelings.
Cool.
Thank you. It kind of feels to me like God's doing something, and that this is kind of a plan of God kind of thing, unraveling. So it's really exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he's really, really perfect for you, really. Can't believe it.
So will you be on Facebook over the next couple of days?
Yeah,
or?
I'm gonna try to get on John's computer here, so that.
Oh, right, okay.
All right.
All right.
Awesome. Cool. God bless you.
Yeah, and you.
Thanks.
I shall see you soon.
He goes home next Monday, so he's not got very long left in the UK.
But he did tell Katy to come to Edinburgh if she can, which means he wants to see more of her before he goes.
Edinburgh will be the last chance for them to tell each other how they feel before Jake goes home.
Would he stand up to Dad's scrutiny, do you think?
Oh yeah, your dad, you'd love him.
Doesn't take much to stand up to your scrutiny.
That night, Katy catches up with her mum and Pastor Dad.
Are those family Christians?
Yeah.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah. So.
You would really, really like him.
Would I?
Really like him.
Oh, you like him.
No, he was telling a story about.
There's one thing that Katy hasn't found out about Jake, though.
No, she decided not to ask that question.
Ask what question? It's the question Nana asked, does he drink?
Yeah, I didn't ask him. Yeah. I didn't feel like it was appropriate. There wasn't really a time to ask, and I hadn't really put that at the front of my mind, to be honest, so.
The important thing is that you believe it's God.
Yeah.
And if it is God, then all these other things will fall into place.
When Christians often talk about it's a God thing, that's kind of, it's
It's a way of explaining the unexplainable.
I guess when it's easy, when it comes together easily and when it works easily, then I think it's a God thing. I think.
You just know that, okay, this is exactly what God wants for me to do. So that was pretty much how we were sure that marriage was right for us. I'm questioning it now though, but no, I'm completely joking.
She's not really questioning it, she's just saying that.
I used to ask for signs, like, God, make that cloud look like you if this man's meant to be. And I don't think God works like that in my life.
I remember a story about Cliff Richard, who's the ultimate Christian bachelor. And he told a story of so many women have come up to him throughout the years and says, you know what, I've had a message and God has told me that we're supposed to be together. And Cliff turned around and said, great, I'll just wait until he tells me.
Born-again Christian Richard still hasn't found his perfect partner after 4 months of hunting high and low. Tonight he's trying another blind date, and this time he's going all guns blazing.
I want to go for a bit of bling this evening. Yeah, a bit of bling. I like my bling. Diamonds. Yeah. Richard Kays is about to do dinner.
Richard's date is 23-year-old Laura, a born-again Christian from Bath.
Normally, I'm one of these people that's very last minute with my outfits, but this time round I did have a good think about it. I spent probably a few hours thinking about it, lying awake at night thinking about what I should wear.
She works for the church and, like Richard, for a Christian media company.
I suppose the best thing that could happen would be that we would get on really well, and perhaps then we could go on another date at another point. Maybe, maybe it could be a relationship. I don't know.
Laura's only been single for the last 3 months.
Lovely to see you. Well, you two, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Nice to meet you. Just come up on the train, so I'm liking the sparkly shirt. If I knew how bling you were, I would have been like hacking myself. Yeah, bruv. Oh look, I used some like gangster language. I said bruv.
These youngies nowadays say the word sick, which basically means like it was really, really good. So if the food was nice tonight, like, man, that was sick.
Sick, man.
I use the word lush quite a bit. That's so lush.
That's totally not ghetto. That's what like a 13-year-old like schoolgirl uses to describe her pony. Like,
this is so
no.
lush. What words do you use?
Awesome. I use the word awesome all the time because I'm just really lame.
Yeah.
It's such a Christian word as well. That's so awesome.
Such an awesome.
So awesome. I would describe Richard as just fun, like really lovely, and just a really, really good guy.
So can you cook? Are you a bit of a cook?
Wait a minute. What's that question about?
Can
I cook?
Can you cook?
I can clean very well as well.
I love her sense of humour, the parts about her sense of humour are really silly, but I love it. It says to me that she doesn't take life too seriously, which is fantastic. So what kind of things do you going to look for in a partner? Or deep questions, eh? We're going there.
Oh, really?
It ain't escaping me.
Okay, what do I go for a partner? I don't really go for a type. In the past, I've dated people who are Christians, I've dated people who aren't Christians, and I've found from experience that dating someone who's a Christian is a lot easier.
Yeah.
So, what about you? Firing that question back at you. Are you firing at me?
Yeah, someone you can just get along with, have fun with and stuff. Someone that doesn't take life way too seriously.
Sounds cool. Yeah, I think often when Christians think of dating, they can get a bit serious about it. Do you know what I mean? The one has to be the one. Yeah. Actually, it's I think God uses you meeting and being in different relationships in a really significant way to help you grow as a person. We got quite deep then, didn't we?
We got
Should we get deep
9
again?
degrees. Let's go deeper.
It's really just fun and easy to chat to. So yeah, he's probably better than I thought that he could be.
That fancy hair. Yeah, I'm shy about those things. I ain't really going to say it outright. I fancy her.
Okay, what I'm basically trying to say is it'd be really nice to go out on a second date. I probably did fancy her, or do fancy her, you know what I mean? I said it, there it is, I said it. 2, 5, 4, awesome. Awesome, this has been amazing.
Yeah,
Take care, God bless.
you too.
Yeah. Make sure you get home safe, okay?
Thank you,
Cool.
yeah, you too.
And I'll be in touch.
Bye.
All right, take care, see you later.
It was only 10 days ago that Katy met Jake, and he's only in the country for another 2 days. So there's hardly any time to work out how they feel.
I just think, because I mean, just where I'm at is like, I guess what I'm at the place of is that, like, I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't want to start crying either because I'm weird. But because, like, I'm horrible at talking. No, but I guess where I'm at is just kind of like, I don't know, like, after meeting you, I really don't want anybody else, you know, like, I'd just like to be around you, and that's like, seriously, like, that's how it's been for me, and so that's why I was like, God, I think there's something really cool happening, and I think there's something really real, you know, kind of like, I'd just be happy being with you, you know, and like, that's what I wanted to say, but it kind of like,
My sister said it right. She said, oh, it's like God's hand picked you for me. And that's kind of how I feel about you.
cool. So we're on the same page, we can make it Facebook official?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing's real until it's on Facebook, is it?
I was just quite taken back by the whole thing, to be honest. It still kind of feels like, okay, am I going to wake up in a minute?
I'm happy just that we got the chance today to be able to talk, so I feel really relieved that she felt the same way, so it's good.
Jake has sent a relationship request on Facebook, so I'm going to confirm it. You are now in a relationship with Jake Rowley. It's Facebook official.
But a relationship for a Christian can come with its own rules.
In all my relationships I've been in, I've actually held off, and so I've actually never kissed anybody before. It was something that I just feel like I want to have that just for my wife and her only. I'm hoping, you know, she'll be my wife, and so we're gonna wait until the day of the wedding to kiss. So that's kind of where it's at.
Wishing you a birthday fit for a princess.
It's been a couple of days since Richard and Laura went out on a date. Tomorrow's her birthday, so Richard's dropping her a line.
It's a gorgeous card, but it might be a little bit too much coming from me. Just because it was, we only had our first date together, so it might be a little bit much for now. It's really good.
Richard still dreams of getting married as soon as possible, but he'll have to wait and see whether things develop between Laura and him.
Happy birthday to one special lady. I look forward to seeing you again sometime, from Richard Kays, and I put a little kiss there as well. I don't know whether she's Mrs. Kays. I think time will tell. Time will tell. I would never rush into a relationship. I'll never go into a relationship having been on a first date. It's just so not Richard Kays, you know. For me, a relationship is a very important thing. You know, it's you meeting someone that you potentially one day could spend the rest of your life with. For me, it just reaffirms even more the importance of waiting, because if you don't wait, you can just end up embracing anyone for your life.
Katy's heading to the airport to see Jake one last time. They've only known each other for 2 weeks, and today he's flying back to California. She's certain she's found the right man for her.
It's crazy. It really is crazy. But then at the same point, that's kind of, I feel like that's how I know it's right, because with other guys, I've always felt like I've had to kind of try and make myself feel something for them, at least at the beginning anyway. But like with Jake, it's been really natural. Like, it's completely different to anything that I've ever experienced. But then he's completely different to anybody I've ever met, so it kind of makes sense, really. At the moment, I'm even like, oh, I don't really know, like, whether he wants to hold hands or anything.
How you doing? Good.
I think it's a lot special if you can wait until the wedding day, which is really, really hard. Oh my goodness, because I do like kissing a lot. Have you tried?
Thanks for coming all the way over here.
Thanks, right?
They plan to meet in California in a couple of months.
So when I come and visit you, we should go surfing and try it. We should.
With Jake heading back to the States, their relationship will have to be long distance for now.
Anyways, so I'll see you when I see you?
Yeah.
Facebook, Skype.
Even if you don't have a camera, we can just chat.
Okay.
Because it's free to chat.
Cool.
On Skype.
Awesome. All right.
Love you.
I'm gonna miss you.
All right, you too.
See ya.
Jake is kind of like everything that I ever wanted in a guy. And just to know that God knows me in that detail and that he cares about me that much is kind of mind-blowing, really.
It's just a miracle, in all honesty. If you didn't believe in miracles, then here's one now.
And Strictly Soulmates continues next Thursday at 9. Now, are you single and looking for love? Well, we need people for a new BBC Three dating event. So find out how you can get involved, go online to the BBC Three website.